And hello, and welcome to AleksTabletops Tabletop Game Study Session 7 Krosmaga. Let's continue studying Krosmaga. So, since the last recording, Krosmaga went through a little bit of changes, so now is the new extension or DLC is out. Of course it's free. We added not we, but new goddess was added, Feca, and let's hope she actually called like this. So let's just launch it and see what it's all about. Oh, come on, that was super. Okay, so there's a couple of strange things. So they made a couple of cards a little bit weaker, and if you have these weak cards, you have the opportunity, since the DLC out, to recycle modified cards. I have only 2 of those. We actually can't see, unfortunately, what these cards are, but like, I have only 2 of those. So, and since I don't know, like, if I had a lot of copies of these cards, I would probably destroy them. The only thing is, if there's a Krosmaga card, you can destroy only one, or I don't know. If it's a mythic, you can destroy a couple of those, or something like this. So basically, once you launch in the game, this thing will pop out, but for the most part, yeah, this is how new extension is called. La Frate Dorotpo, I don't know. It still didn't translate it in English, but okay. So in terms of the shop, what things are changed? Of course, added probably a new type of pack. We actually got granted probably 3 or something like this of these packs, which we'll open. And we also have packs which I got through a Krosmaga roulette. By the way, let's roll a Krosmaga roulette and let's hope for a booster. And it's not. This is, by the way, constantly happening. Like, although a couple of times, 2 days in a row, I rolled a regular booster. That's why I have 6 of them. So, oh, maybe even 3 times in a row. So first we will open the regular packs, and then we will open the packs for the new DLC that were granted to us. So let's try, and then of course we will just dive into opening a new goddess, Feca. There's a lot of new abilities that this goddess has, so look at these. They definitely react into what's happening with the other boosters. So a lot of new cards added. So like, I think all of these cards are new. At least I don't have them, definitely. So appearance gives 1 AP to a minion and 3 armor if it's injured, or any rips for no, this is a regular cards. Just a creature card. Reveal the Dofus on its row. It's pretty cool. Gains +1 attack and armor whenever an allied jelly enters into play. Pretty cool. Appearance, pick up the an enemy prism. Again, always a good thing if we have additional ability to pick up a prism. And charges as many cells as you have Taurus in play. You gotta be kidding me, this is awful. Pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool pack. And again, look at the reaction of these guys. Oh my god! That was pretty cool. Okay then. So transform your seeds into mad dolls. Okay, this is something new. We didn't saw mad dolls before. Probably should add these in my again, we still didn't create any new decks for now. I'm just playing with the basic ones, and during the previous play, previous session was discovered that we basically need to build a deck because it's pretty hard to play against enemies with the standard deck, especially with the real enemies. My inventory, it's so cute. Okay, appearance destroys a minion. Okay, armor, it's pretty cool. Adds additional attack to your other goblins or gobbles. It's pretty cool. And the wall, scarecrow the wall. Again, walls can't move; they just stay in one place. Let's go with the third one. Okay, so wall webbed with appearance gives attack armor to your other webbeds per ally coward in play. Yeah, it worked with the carrots. Your other jellies charge. Pretty cool. I think I have something like this probably. Horde appearance. I don't remember what Horde ability is. Maybe it's a new one. Gains +3 attack if you have no ghouls in play. After death, summons one Ratu. I guess this is the different from the rat. And Black Gobly or Gobly, I don't know. As long as you can have Goblin play. Okay, good. And now it's time for the new packs, because these new packs are definitely consist something, I don't know, interesting that we didn't saw before. Okay, we've got one Krosmaga card and two. These are the mythics or just the regular ones? They are aggressive glyph and break. This one destroys the target armor and inflicts 2 damage on it. On what? On target armor? But if it's destroyed, maybe on unit. Probably on unit. Target armor on target unit and inflicts 2 damage to an unit, I guess. Yeah. When played, this spell confers as many attack as they have armor on minions around the glyph. Oh yeah, they actually added some type of elements like a glyph. So basically you place them into a row and they will give your minions some type of buffs and additional perks. And they actually work a little bit differently from seeds or other things, or bombs or whatever. The targeted minion suffers 1 damage per cell traveled when it moves in or charges. Inflicts 2 damage on an allied minion and 5 damage to an enemy minion. Okay, interesting, pretty interesting balance. And the Krosmaga card is Rallying. So yeah, Rallying is the new ability. Gains +1 armor whenever an allied minion suffers damage. Or not. No, probably not. No, it actually is, because this is for a Feca deck. Feca. Okay. Armor piercing. I don't know what it does. Appearance inflicts damage equivalent to its attack on the cell in the front of it. Pretty interesting. Puts 2 allied items of loot on your side. Pretty interesting. For the Feca deck again, Rallying appearance gives +2 armor to another minions. Yeah, Rallying is a specific ability for a Feca deck. Puts a SRAM cards in your hand. In your deck, including this one, draw the same number of cards. Pretty interesting. And last pack. Yeah, it's pretty hard to say what the balance for this one. Oh, whoa, whoa. We got almost the same cards. Your Feca cards cost 1 AP less. Glyph. When played, this spell draws 1 card per minion around the glyph. Rallying, Armor Piercing. Again, don't know what it does. Swaps the armor of 2 minions. Pretty interesting. Which means that it could be whatever minions we could choose. And actually, it's pretty cheap. Allows the targeted minion to rally another minion that has the rallying skill. So rally is pretty interesting ability. As I remember properly, it allows units to move a little bit faster to the place where the allied minion is placed on the neighbor row, which kind of makes things a little bit unbalanced, but we'll see how they're going to work with it. Like, I don't know. Okay, it's time to go through it. Like, ideally I would want to, of course, to go into collection and see all these new things. So we have, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to, no, we actually have the ability to see what these mechanics do, so let's do that. So glyphs. Confess as many armor as there are rows containing at least 1 allied glyph on a Fecas that walk over it. Enemy minions destroy glyphs when they walk over them. Oh, pretty interesting. So if you have rows with allied glyphs, it will give a minion as much armor as the number of glyphs, allied glyphs on this row. Pretty interesting, and not just only row, but combined rows. Okay, this is kind of a lot. But again, we need to play it smart in order to work with it, of course. Loot side, when it comes down to loots, Spade, Antico, Pick, or an Elixir of Life. Let's just go through new abilities, for instance, like Piles of Bones. No, Piles of Bones, I think we already know what it is, but let's see. This minion places a pile of bones in the cell. When it dies, refers, Chaffers who walked on an ally pile of bones and gain +1 attack and +1 armor. Other minions destroyed. On your side, each player's side is the part of the board between. Yeah, that's understandable. Pile of bones, death, injured. We know what's injured does. So yeah, let's see what's rallying is. Again, this is for a Feca deck. So rallying, when it appears, if an allied minion with a rallying is summoned on a row adjacent to another minion with rallying, it advances to the cell alongside it. So yeah, that's what I talked about. So basically it allows these minions to take the same place adjacent to the unit that already has rallying. So it kind of makes things somewhat annoying, I guess, because can you imagine, like, it gives you a lot of advantage, and if you have a lot of cards with rallying, it kind of makes things super unbalanced. It's pretty hard to fight these decks. They're super fast, super aggressive, and this is one of the elements that I think a lot of players could complain about. But all in all, again, we don't know how it works in the game. Maybe it's balanced properly, who knows. Yeah, effect. Okay, what else we had as a new ability? Appearance, new. Nope. So, I don't remember what letter it does. The effect applies as long as the minion is on the battlefield. That's it. Okay. counterattack. Executes the effects after having suffered the damage. Yes, remember. So yeah, this one, armor piercing. What it does. So armor piercing. The enemy's armor has no effect on damage suffered. Oh, so basically this is a protection. The enemy's armor has no effect on damage suffered. Okay, it's not clear still. Let's see. The enemy's armor has no effect on damage suffered. But so basically we are attacking through armor, ignoring armor and attacking just by dealing. Yes, it's actually pretty cool. By the way, how piercing translates. Maybe it's even more clear. Piercing. Пронзительный.
Piercing.
Yeah. So it's kind of moves through, even from the name. It's pretty clear. Okay, final blow. What about the final blow? So final blow, the effect is executed when the minion destroys its opponent in combat. I don't remember if these are new ones or the old ones, because again, I'm still not familiar with all of the in-game mechanics because we didn't play a lot of things. So, okay, Horde. Whenever one of your ghouls dies, the cost of your other ghouls is reduced by 1 AP until they go to the discard pile. Okay, this is probably an old ability, definitely, because yeah, this is works with ghouls or deck only. I think that kind of sums up things when it comes down. So abilities, start of your turn is pretty understandable. Extra protection that can't be healed like health point. Okay, good. Ideally, of course, I would want to create a dex, and we probably should, but it definitely will take time. And since we have now a lot of new cards, ideally it would be a good thing if we would do that. But before building a deck, of course, we need to understand the basics of the deck that we're going to build. So for now, I have experience only playing a couple of decks, like actually more than one match. I kind of understood the thing for the Goddess Cross, so it works. She works with a lot of ranged units that attack from the distance. Sedita, which I like the most, works with the seeds and planting the seeds and transforming seeds into other things. So these decks are probably the two decks that we could actually build our own decks. For the rest, I think I will stick to the original ones until I will figure out better what they're specialized in. And yes, so let's stop our rumbling and let's start to unlocking a Feca deck. So unlock this god by winning a training match. Let's see how she operates. So we're playing against Feca with the ranged. No, we're playing with the Feca. Okay, it's interesting. Yeah, it's logically. So confers +3 armor on a minion. Is just basically adds extra protection that can be healed like a health point. Pingy Cly! Okay, Melita. You go second. I guess time is up. Okay, we got 2 regular cards and 1 specialized card for the rallying. So the main thing is to try to understand what the rallying ability is. So let's go with the drawing cards, because they're definitely going to be a little bit more important in our game. Because the more cards we draw, the more possibilities to use new cards, such as glyphs and other Feca-related abilities. She looks pretty cool. She has a lot of armor in there. Although the one thing that I'm kind of interested in, like what goddess of what she is. Like, is she the goddess of war? Or the goddess of defense? I don't know. If you can create these such of goddesses. So confesses plus 3 armor. We could put say 3 armor on our piggy glide. Why not? Could be a good thing. She's pretty quick. Let's try that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that work with armor, and I guess we could like say that Feca is the goddess of armor, or something that works with the armor, because she has shields. Visually, she works with putting additional armors with the things. Armor usually added with a lot of glyphs. Yeah. Rallying gives +1 MP to minions that he relied. Let's go with the mana. Yes, the problem is Piggy will survive a couple of attacks, which is good for us. Let's continue. Okay, good. And Piggy will proceed to the... unless any Reaps, no, Kra will put something in here to protect. Oh, my turn? Yes, so Rallying. Appearance summons a glyph on your side. Definitely need to play this one because I kind of wanna... And like, when we talk about glyphs, they will give us something. So since I'm going to play probably next minion on this row, I think it could be a good idea to put it somewhere in here. Okay, glyph is not a materialistic thing, it's an effect. Could actually play Confess 3 armor. I think I will do that. Let's add 2 mana and Confess 2 armor to this one. Yeah, so far, like, Feca deck seems super strong. Like, the possibility that we constantly could add an armor to all of our creatures, which just kind of makes things a little bit harder to fight against. The second problem is the rallying and glyph abilities, so definitely interesting thing. So ideally I would need to use a combination of rallying creature and glyph, so for now I want to put a glyph, and the next turn after this will move somewhere. I want to put a rallying creature and see how it's going to proceed. The one thing that kind of will help balance this rallying creatures is the fact that they're pretty slow, so it only moves 3 and only moves 2. Yeah, I guess this is the thing that will help them balance, because they're moved pretty slow. So let's think what type of glyph we could put. When placed, this spell inflicts 3 damage on the minions around the glyph. Okay, we don't have that many minions, unfortunately, to deal damage. I could put it in here and destroy this one. By the way, it kind of works with all minions, even mine too, which is pretty thing. The same. So yeah, we have two same spells and one pretty interesting. So when played, the spell stuns minions around the glyph. Now let's just do that. Good. And next turn, now we have two glyphs. Ideally, like, yeah, we need to figure out how glyphs work. Again, confesses and as many armor as the are rows containing at least one allied glyph on Fecas that work over it. Yeah, it's still kind of a little bit confusing. So yeah, ideally, if I'm going to place this creature with rallying, it's going to move right up there. Let's see if it's going to happen, actually. Let's try. Yes, so yeah, it moved. And it actually gained additional rallying unit a moving point, because it gives +1 MP to minions that he relies. So yeah, relied units, minions are the ones that in a one line. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But again, it's pretty balanced because they're pretty slow. And playing against range deck is pretty hard because they slow by itself, and at the same time they will make a lot of turns back. It's kind of annoying. And we got 2 armor instead of 1, which equals to the number of glyphs in play. It's pretty cool. The problem is glyphs are destroyed once minion actually walks over it, so it's kind of a problem. Oh yeah, this was actually a mistake. We had to play on this one and destroy this minion. Forget about it. Whatever. Let's go. Okay, we got 1 Dolphus, and that's a real one. Good. Good. Okay, got defense. Destroyed, survived. Good. And again, 3 armor because 3. Okay, one of them destroyed. Now we need to create a protection from. Okay, putting creature with resistance is a good idea right away. To protect our Dolphus. And putting relatively small creature right here, which gives +1 attack to a minion. The creature who definitely needs additional attack is probably... Let's give it our guy with resistance. And that's it for the start. Yeah, they're pretty slow. Oh, wait a minute, these are stayed? So they're not destroyed after I will work over them. This is actually pretty cool. So I thought that they will disappear, but they're not. So they kind of constant or permanent. Suffers 2 damage. When played, the spell deals 2 damage to minion around the glyph. Okay, there's a lot of big minions out there. Probably should wait, but instead we need to put one in here. That way our red Pavey will face it and destroy it, although that will die by himself, but still. Okay, we need to create a protection for this guy. We need to put additional attack to... Let's put it in this one. It's going to allow us to faster destroy a minion or me. And good. What's happening? there's a lot of distance spells used. Okay, goodbye my guy with the resistance. I don't have that much creatures, that many creatures though. Now I actually have, which is a good thing. Gives a minion +1 attack and armor. Suffers 2 damage. Can't play a Webbit. We need to protect ourselves from distant units. And it says this is an empty Dofus. Let's hope this is not going to be an empty Dofus and we will win. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Okay. Okay, my 2 empty Dofuses are attacked. I'm probably not going to protect them because again I don't have that many creatures to protect them, so instead let's just go with a with this one and probably win the game. No, this is an empty Dofus again. Ah, come on. Okay, not cool. This one is pretty big. Again, I don't care about this row. I could lose 1 additional Dofus, and also already lost this one. So one of these are definitely the real one, so it's without a question. So that means that I need to proceed towards them. Since we don't have any creatures with rallying, it's better to play this one in here. And then probably, yeah, let's play one of the creatures in here just to protect our Dofus. Also, we will get second curse that will allow us to a little bit faster to destroy one of the Dofuses. Oh, this is not good. We gotta respawn, and at the time that our creatures on the prison places, which means that we're not going to get a respawn for the curses, which is not a good thing. I will continue to destroy those Dofus with everything that I can. So my main thing is to protect my main Dofuses and do everything in my power to destroy one of these. And of course I will target only one, because this is definitely going to be one of the real ones. We already get oh, by the way, I made a mistake. I had enough things to put units a little bit further. Kinda forget about it. When played, the spell stuns minions around the glyph. Okay, this is good. This is good. Let's do that. This is interesting. Counterattack draws 1 card. Why it moves back though? I don't get it. I'm kind of in trouble. Good thing that we have the ability to put a Webbit in here. Gives a minion +1 attack. We can play it, so let's give him goodbye Webbit. Yeah, this will die. This one will die. We're going to give him attack, it doesn't matter. He will get additional armor, but it's not going to help him. If we're going to play both of the creatures, we could give him another additional armor, but again, it's not going to help him. So ideally he could... No, he's still going to die. It's like we have to let him to die. Okay, 5, 2, 3... Still going to die, but at least he will deal damage to this one. Yeah, I don't know. I've run in out of a card advantage, which is not a good idea, or not a good thing at all. But the good thing is that we have Webbit in here, but again, he's going to die in a couple of turns. But let's hope that he will charge enough to reach this Dolphus, and let's hope he will attack it a couple of times at least. And let's hope that we'll get a pretty good card. Yes, so Confesses 3 armor to a minion, definitely a thing to do. Because we need to protect our closest creature to the enemy Dolphus, which we'll do. Good. Proceed, and yes, we occupied. And yes, we won. Good, 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 good. Cool. And we opened Feca! Victory! Good. Okay, yeah, we opened, of course, the starter deck for the Feca. Pretty cool. Yeah. So now we have all guts open again. And I think before playing against unranked matches, we need to, like, I don't know, previously I lost almost all my unranked matches because we constantly played against this god, Xelor. It's pretty hard to play against this guard. I guess he's just not that balanced, but since the extension is out, I think they balanced him a little bit better. So maybe we could. I barely actually win against an AI, so I don't know. We have probably about 20 minutes. I don't think that I would spend this 20 minutes to build some type of a deck. Although I should. But again, I don't have that many cards with... Let's just continue to play with Goddess Kra. I kind of get how these things are working. So again, Rely works pretty good. It balanced by the fact that they are pretty slow units. And all in all, Feca deck works with an armor, so yeah. Okay, inflicts 3 damage to a minion and 1 damage to an enemy Dolphus, pretty cool, ranged unit, and repels unit, yeah, we could keep it. We're playing against Leia. Okay. Repels an enemy 5/5 cells spell. Nope. We don't have enough mana to do that. What the heck is this? Oh, this is a blobfish. Oh, I forget how this fish actually called, but this is a pretty fun fish. Della Carpet. Bernardo Della Carpet. Oh damn, that's pretty cool. Untargetable, so we can target this card with any abilities on spells. It's not that good. Okay. And it's pretty slow, which is good. It kind of will work for ranged units. Let's do that. Again, like, I've went through 5 wins in a row, and then I lost 3 matches in a row because that was not that easy. Okay, inflicts 4 damage. This is definitely something that I would use to destroy this super big guy. After death, he will... No, definitely need to destroy it, like, right away. It's super annoying. He will teleport. Good. Flatfish was destroyed. Good, good, good. And still, like, I love Feria. Oh, Feria, no, this is a Krosmaga. Feria, awesome game too, but like, I love Krosmaga because it's super positive, it's super fun, and I don't know. It doesn't seem that competitive to me, which is kind of one of the things that I like about these type of games. Like, because again, I'm not that into competitive play. And it makes things super light, and you actually can chill by playing this game. But still, you need to think, of course. Repels enemy by 5 cells, inflicts 3 damage on a minion and 1 damage to an enemy Dophos. This is actually a pretty cool thing to do. Let's do this and focus on this. Yeah, so we will deal damage to this one, we will deal 1 damage to enemy Dophos, and it will allow our ranger to deal additional damage to a Dophos. And also we could play repels an enemy by 5 cells, but we don't have any enemies, so... No, we actually can't. I have only 1 mana. Pretty cool. So by playing only 1 unit, we already almost get to 1 enemy Dophos, which is pretty interesting. I think this is real Dophos because opponent kinda wants to protect this Dophos pretty well. We still didn't gather all our prisms. I think now it's time. Okay, we're going to play this one in here. And we need something super fast in the center. And we will give this one additional attack for it to destroy this Goba. Goba! We also got pretty cool spell, which we still can't use, but next turn we definitely will. What was that? Okay, now it has a small attack. Weakener. Died. Not cool. Piggy glides pretty fast, but let's do that and put additional move point to this one. He will go pretty closer to... There's no small spells in here. Let's hope this is a real one. Yes, this is a real one. Good. Oh snap, this is super 5 cells. Super fast. Cool. Of course, opponent will put a protection in there. The thing is, I can destroy this guy with anything in my hand. So, my PV probably will die. Not probably. He will. Okay then, so it's time to place a units. So first unit we'll place in here. Then we will place Piggy in here. And we will give move point to this ranger or to the piggy. No, not to the piggy. Let's add to a ranger. Piggy will fast enough, although if we would additional point to a piggy, she would reach Dofus closer, but I don't think that she will survive though. When it comes down to Legolas, now he is, since he's a ranger, 2 turns and he can attack the opponent. 1, 3, 1, 3. No, he actually can't. Still, but it's pretty close to the. Yeah, he can't attack. He can attack one of the units that will protect. Yeah, basically I didn't use it, unfortunately. Time is over. Ideally I would use a curse, because I don't want to play creatures. You kind of want to keep them. The first 4 cards of your deck. Retrieve the 2 less cards. Just 4 cards, and just start and inflicts 5 damage. Goodbye, piggy! Okay, I lost the opportunity to use to play additional spell. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, let's use this one in here to protect. Although he could teleport. That's why we'll probably need to repel this enemy by a lot of cells. And now I guess we need to... Again, I want to keep a couple of creatures for later. Instead, let's just deal damage to an enemy Dofus. Yeah, if I actually made my piggy like faster by adding additional move points, I would probably already been there. It was probably a mistake to add an additional move point to a ranger. But again, this is something that I will learn in time. Because again, it's kind of a tactical game. There's every freaking turn is important, and every move point and cell is important, so counter attack. Probably in a couple of turns there's going to be a respawn. I don't know how respawn usually works in terms of the time. The only thing that I will do is to put ranged unit in here to fight against this beast tower. And I will keep 2 creatures in possession. Okay, good. Our tofu is alive. Not for a long time, I guess. It's pretty close to... Again, these guys are getting teleported only if they will survive. Behind his opponent after having suffered damage during a battle. Yeah, if they're suffering damage and destroyed, they just die. Because this is one of the reasons why I repelled it. I didn't remember how it worked. Yes, we actually got a respawn as I thought so, which is cool. Now I have the ability to respawn. So I think I will destroy this Dofus by... Okay, definitely we need to add a move point to this one. it needs to go right away to this guy next turn. We have a lot of counterattack cards though. It's kind of not a good idea. Whatever, let's just put things into maximum. And we have a ranged unit, which I will play later. Inflict damage to this stuffs. And we're done. Played all spells! Okay, got teleported. Which is kind of good, because now this one is open for us to attack. I wish this was like this one and could repel unit in one cell, because fighting against this guy is better if we are repelling it. So, for damage, goodbye my super guy. Actually got additional card. Damage was dealt. Cabrock. The funny thing is that it's pretty obvious that players that I'm playing against are playing their own build decks, so custom decks, and of course I'm playing with the regular deck, and it's cool when you can win with the regular deck against a custom deck, because it tells you that this game is pretty balanced, like when it comes down to this. Okay, definitely need to put something big in here. And we also need to put Repeller in here. It's definitely a thing. And that's kind of it. So yeah, let's hope that this is a real Dolphus and we won. So yes, the thing that destroyed opponent is the fact that he put a teleported guy to protect his real Dolphus, because yep. Against Archer just basically will deal damage, he's going to teleport behind it, and he doesn't have any protection for this, which is kind of a bummer. Good. So I think we need to win at least one or two, probably at least one or two matches with Goddess Kra in order to get the gold or quest. So we'll continue to play with her. Again, I'm still going to keep away or from the ranked, because like first ranked matches was pretty easy. I won all of them, but since now there's a lot of new cards, and I think I will go into the ranked matches with my custom decks. For now I'm going to play unranked. Okay then. So we can't play anything, continue. Okay, it's time to play Piggy Gly as fast as possible. One of the fastest units in the game. I think, at least. I don't know. Counterattack moves back to cells. Which is pretty cool. Okay, inflicts 1 damage and an appearance. It's not something that we need. Let's get the additional mana. And yeah, I'm going to keep this one to the later stages. That's kind of it. Teleports behind. Yeah, so these behind teleporters. So today is the day playing against SRAM decks. Like, this is the second game in a row that I'm playing against SRAM decks. Maybe this is kind of controlled by something. Maybe there's a specific challenges that allows players to open a specific perks. I don't know. by playing it constantly only with the same gods. Who knows? Probably should see this after this match. But this is definitely going to be the last match because it's kind of already an hour, close to an hour session, and I want to keep them in at least an hour. Or maximum an hour. I don't know. Okay, Pig Eagle Eye died. Why this pig is so slow? Oh no, that's actually normal moves. So what we are going to do is we're probably going to increase the minion's current range by 2. This is a good idea, but like for the small units it's probably not the best idea, but if I'm going to increase his, it could be a good idea. Or not. Works 2 damage to a minion and 1 damage to enemy Dolphus. 5. But we can't protect this one, so I think we need to destroy this guy. Like damage to enemy Dolphus, and that's it for this turn. Of course I could put a creature in here, but instead let's just not minion. Still, let's just go in a little bit different way. Okay, goodbye, Piggy Gly. Not cool. It's pretty close. Not good. Not good. Kinda don't have that many choices, unfortunately. One move point. Damn it. Not good. So opponent will probably protect this one. Okay, with the big creature, which unfortunately can't be destroyed unless I'm going to play this one. So let's hope that it will be the case. Yes. So this turn we have to play this Skid Monk because that way we could destroy this beast. Kinda don't have another choice, so. Okay, good. Now we have the ability to destroy a beast, and we actually can play additional mana and... Okay, probably in a couple of turns it's going to be a respawn. Definitely not the next turn, but in a couple of turns. So I could play one, but again, I have only 2 creatures, which is a problem though. I don't have minions with range. Okay, let's play this one and just deal damage to one particular Dolphus, which is the one that I chose to destroy at the beginning. Okay, good. At least we get rid of the big minions. These guys are relatively big, it's not that easy to destroy them, although one of them is going to die right now. This one. Not good. And also, if these units are dies, yes, we are going to lose this ladder ability again, plus attack to other minions, as long as this card in play. Or this minion play. Okay, this is not good. And again, it teleports behind. Super annoying card. So we can't destroy it, it's going to be teleported somewhere in here. And it will slightly move to our Dofus. That means that we need to destroy it as fast as possible. So definitely need to use this one. Now it's probably going to be destroyed. There's no way of repelling, and I'm going to wait for the respawn. I'm not going to play any creatures now, because we definitely need a respawn. Instead, let's just use... There's no... this curse to deal damage to an enemy Dofus. Unless opponent will put a lot of defense on this one or destroys this one. It dealt with this guy or girl. Okay. Whoa, this is pretty cool unit. Desert Boss appears and inflicts 1 damage to on minions on the opponent's side. A good thing I didn't have that much minions on my side, which is pretty cool. Increases the minion's range. Okay, we definitely need to increase this minion's range, put it in here to protect against 5/6. Or not. No, I actually could lose this Dolphus, so instead let's just do this. Increase the minion's current range by 2. It's 1 to 3. And that's kind of it. Again, if we had some type of unit close up, we could repel it by 5 cells. But I'm not going to. The thing is, we can repel on the enemy units. It would be cool if we actually had the ability to repel our own units. For instance, if we want to protect our unit for a particular creature, and also get... Whoa. That was pretty strange, Piggy. It's not Piggy Gly, it's Bleebill. Bleeblee. Bleeblee. Appearance and charges. Okay, this is not good. Goodbye, my archer. Not good, not good, not good, not good. So I kind of lost all of my creatures. So we need a respawn. Please give us a respawn for these prisms. Constantly forgetting how they called. They called prisms. We still didn't get a respawn, unfortunately. Charges 1 cell. Okay. Repels unit by 5 cells. Since this one is pretty slow, I will repel it a little bit later. So is this one. There's no units to... Yeah, let's just wait for a respawn. Not going to do anything. Again, opponent constantly have card advantage. This is the problem with this deck. A lot of card advantage there. Okay, units became bigger. Oh no. And now they can't be targeted. Or what? Yes. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Not good. Again, I'm not going to protect this minion, because this Dofus, because it's kind of pointless. Now we can't target these spells. It's not good. We still didn't get a recharge or respawn for the things, but we need a protection. So this one has 4. Definitely need to protect this Dofus. And that's it for now. Let's hope next turn is going to be a respawn, because I definitely need additional card. And curses to destroy this enemy Dofus and get the advantage, either in rows or in Dofuses to win the game. Okay, both die. No, actually, this one survives, which is pretty cool. Okay, counter attack and draw a card. Oh yes, this is definitely a thing. So, but the problem is now we have super big creature in here that repels a minion by 2 cells with appearance. Just not going to work at this point, and it's relatively slow minion, which is a good thing for us. And still there's no respawn. You gotta be kidding me. It's super annoying. I need a respawn. Please give me a respawn. So let's put this one in here and actually move closer to this Dolphus. I think this is a real one. So is this one. And again, I'm going to keep things till respawn will happen. I need creatures too. Next turn definitely need to be a respawn. I actually need to learn how many turns we need to go through in order to get a respawn for the prisms. Like, is this a random thing or not? This is something that I kind of want to discover. I could read it somewhere in the internet, but instead I'm just probably will know these things. By trying to notice them. Not good, not good. So if I'm going to attack this unit, we will destroy it probably in a couple of turns. But if I will repel it, it will help us better. So yeah, definitely needs to... But the same kind of goes for this guy, and it's much more important to protect this Dolphus. Increases range. Now it has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is good. Exactly will attack this unit. And he needs to attack to destroy it. He probably will, unless he's going to be destroyed. And also I'm going to repel this one back. For now that's it. Again, I want to keep units, and I'm waiting for respawn. Maybe respawns only happens after all prisms are collected, and that's why opponent is not gathered his prism, I think. This is one of the things, I guess, because I kind of noticed that sometimes it's happened. So for instance, now all prisms are collected, and let's see what's going to happen now. Like, yes, and prism now respawned. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but maybe this is the case. So once all prisms are collected, they are respawning. Repels enemy unit by 5. Okay, this 7/7, I don't have anything to destroy it, so I'm kind of in trouble. Oh, damn it. I also need additional card. Okay, repels enemy by 5. I will keep repelling enemy on this one. It's pretty big. We can target this. Let's just continue to deal damage. Why it didn't die? Oh, because only 1 damage. The thing is, I'm rarely seeing when the opponents use a curse cards. I don't know. I'm constantly like somewhat dependent on them because I know how important they are, and they will just can help you to destroy your enemy Dolphuses, the enemy Dolphuses. But still, things are kind of unclear. Okay, this is not good. Not good, not good. Increases a minion current range by 2, repels an enemy minion. So definitely need to repel this guy. Without a choice. And I also don't have the ability to... This one repels by 1 cell, which could be a good idea to do. and increase the range for this unit would be a good idea too at this point. And that's it for now. Good. Good. This is a good protector. Good protector. Legolas. Okay, the problem is this unit will move and attack. Oh, damn it. This is not good. This is until one turn. Catapults +2 attack and indestructible on your minions. This is crazy. Now I can't do anything with the minions, neither repel them or anything. And I think I will lose this game because this, come on. I'm in survival mode. Although I'm constantly seeking for a win, but it's pretty far from that because I already collected all cards that I could. And oh, good. It actually repelled, but it kind of doesn't matter. I will lose this Dolphus either way. Good thing that this is a fake one though. Okay, this one didn't teleport it. Oh, because it's not a teleporter. Inflict 1 damage. Again, I can't inflict damage to anyone except these creatures, so there's no point to protect this one. This one will destroy this Dolphus. The only thing that kind of makes sense is this. The only thing that could help me at this point is my ranged units. What? Again? Seriously? So, I guess this god works with the undestructibility or untargetability with the protections. Doo-doo. Okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. The problem is though, yes, this is a big deal. I'm going to lose one of my Dolphuses. No matter what I do. Just oh no, I actually not. If I'm going to play this one in here. Let's do that. And let's give our... So this one will destroy this one either way. Let's give this one additional attack. Okay, unless this not going to be destroyed. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's destroyed now. I'm going to lose my Dolphs. Oh no, this is actually was not a smart choice. Opponent made a mistake. He had to destroy this minion in order for this minion to attack my Dolphus. Instead, he decides to do a strange thing. Okay, inflicts 2 damage on a minion and 1 damage to an enemy Dolphus. Unfortunately, I can't do this. Because I can't deal damage to a minion, but what I can do is just use it. No, I can't. So I guess we have to wait for minions. And let's hope these are 2 real Dolphuses, because this is the only thing that could save me. Yes. So let's hope this unit is not going to get any... Okay, ranged. Damage on a minion, 1 to enemy Dolphus. Yeah, we got a respawned. By the way, we got respawned either way. I didn't collect this card and we still got a respawn. Oh no, actually, the opponent was collected it. So yeah, definitely it works like this. So respawn happens only after all things are collected. Okay, we need cards definitely. Because the more cards we have, the better. And also we have curses. We need curses. This is the thing that we need the most. So let's give additional attack to this one. And now we have a curse. We are going to probably destroy this. Yes, this is a real one, good. Let's hope this is the real one too. Go ball. I'm going to keep this one for now. Okay, let's see, and this is a fake one. Okay, game continues. I thought that I'm close to win, but I'm not. Let's hope this is the real one. Yes, it's probably the real one. So that means that I'm going to deal 3 damage to this unit, deal 1 damage to Adolphus. This one will die, but let's hope I will get additional... Either I will get additional creature next turn and I will play and receive a curse, and we'll use this curse to deal damage to Adolphus. So yeah, pretty long game. We already passed a acceptable time limit, 1 hour. But again, as long as games are not for like 2 hours long, it's normal. Okay, we get a curse. I will continue to press this one. I think this is a real one. The fact the opponent puts 2 cards in here to somewhat protect this Adolphus, I don't think that this is a bluff. So we're not going to get additional card, I think. Although it all depends what opponent will decide. If we are, it's going to be a cool thing. I think we are. Okay, we're running out of a card advantage. Not good. Mana reserve. Yeah, I could give up my mana reserve, so his opponent will give up his card advantage. So let's put, say, creature in here and approach to this Adolphus, and let's hope that this is the real one. I still have protection for this one, which is good. On this row. Turquoise. Okay. This is a pretty hard game to play. Yeah, opponent definitely decides to put all protection on this Adolphus. It's like he or she tries to... I definitely need to put one on here, one in here, and I will have the ability next turn to use it, so I'm not going to use it now. Okay. Card advantage or curse. Definitely curse. Now I have 2 curses, and now let's try to freaking attack this Adolphus, because I definitely determined that this is a real one. Let's hope this is the case. Okay, closer to range. What? Why it transformed? Because start of turn heals all of your Adolphuses by 1. Why he transformed? Maybe this card was special? Whoa! This is pretty cool. Rider woke. Work. What the heck? Why there's a twice? That was strange. Okay, the good thing now we have the ability to repel this unit. He's actually pretty quick. Super quick unit. Charges row. Final blow. If effects executed when the minion destroys its opponent in combat. He just basically charges through the whole row. This is crazy. Not good. We don't have any creatures to play. The only thing that we can do is repel an enemy, and we can't. So, kind of a problem. Let's hope that we will repel this unit after our... Oh no, he's going to die either way. Unless... No, he died. Good. Okay then, like the problem is... I still need to charge right there. But at the same time I need additional cards, so like it's super annoying. At least next turn I could get an additional curse, and if I'm going to get additional curse, it will allow me to attack minion, enemies' Dolphins, so let's hope for that. Okay, goodbye. No, not goodbye, but pretty close to goodbye. Maybe we'll save goodbye next time, no? Okay. Counter-attack. So I think it's time to get additional card. And put one of our ranged units in here. Okay, we will get curse, which is good. Additional cards are always appreciated. This is a pretty hard game. Like, it's long. It's like I still have benefit or advantage because I need to destroy only one Dolphus. One of them is nearly destroyed. So, but it's still pretty early to talk about like final blow. We'll give our thing quick attack, and I will keep these two on the next turn because I hope this is a real Dolphus. Oh no, this is an empty one. Okay, that means that starting from the next turn I'm going to attack this one, because the rest of the Dolphuses, of course, not the empty ones. This was an empty, this was an empty one, this was a real one. Drop to 1. Why would you do that? Opponent does strange things. Inflicts 3 damage. We can't repel anything. We can't do anything. I can't deal 3 damage because the only way is to deal damage to my own minion, which I'm not going to. We can't repel our own minions, so let's just wait. I think this is it, because like it's pretty close to the end. I will get additional card probably. I don't know why opponent did this. Additional what? Ah, 1 damage. And we won. Good. Good. A victory! We won 5 cameras. You've destroyed them. And destroy 5 enemy officers, and that's it. Okay, I actually thought that we will get like win 3 matches with Kra, but probably already did this one, I don't know. So yeah, until the next session we will finish on that one. The last thing that we probably will do is to probably buy one booster with the Krosmaga card and open it. we could do that. Okay. Oh, we actually got an infinite one, which is pretty interesting. Not Krosmaga one. Oh, we got a Krosmaga one and infinite one. Appearance, transform one of your seeds into mad dolls, which is probably a new ability. Again, mad dolls, I don't know what they're doing. Horde. Again, just regular one with appearance, transforms one of your Wobbits into Wobbit 02. Wobbit 02 is probably one of the Wobbits, either 4/4 or something like this. And this one charges 1 cell whenever your opponent plays a minion. Oh, actually pretty cool. It's pretty fast by itself, but the balance, it's pretty not strong enough. So yeah, let's see, by the way, what type of seeds. New cards. Shield. What shield does? Absorbs damage instead of a minion, then disappears. Okay. Yeah, I wanna see the card for the Wobbits. What Wobbits are. So yeah, Wobbit is 5/4. Wobbit 02. And seeds. We had something with seeds. So mad dolls. What are mad dolls? So mad dolls, as long as it's in play, the cost of your spells is reduced by 1 AP. That's pretty cool. Mad doll works. Super cool. Good. So next session is probably going to be a good idea to create a custom deck for Sedita and probably play in the actual match, ranked match. I still didn't get to a level to play dungeon because again we need to reach 6th rank. The same goes for the draft. Until then, I guess in this note we will end the session. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.